It takes as much energy to wish as it does to plan. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what's up with these crazy cryptocurrency markets, right? I mean, we had all kinds of problems getting adoption, right? And the ball started rolling. Everyday people, me, you, our lovely co-host Samantha over here on the sidelines. Say hi, Sammy.
Hi.
We all got into Bitcoin, right? Price got over $1,000. It was like, yeah, woo, we beat that high from Mt. Gox. That was fake from the bots trading it back and forth, right? And man, it just kept going. 20K, right? We were all like, woo, fat pockets. This is it. The revolution, new world currency. Man, this infrastructure sucks a little bit, right? Lightning Network's coming. It's all right. The price is coming back. Everyone told me a million reasons the whole way down about how it was about to turn around. They're like, volatility, man. We know all about this volatility. 10% is standard in Bitcoin, right? Samantha, remember this conversation. They're like, oh, tomorrow. It'll be the next day, next week, all these reasons. I mean, now I don't want to tell you what to do, but it's another one of these situations, right? I'm hearing a million reasons on why Bitcoin is going to turn around tomorrow and go back up to 60K. Now, I'm not saying that it's not going to. I'm saying that you should evaluate the situation of, do you need it to go back up to 60K tomorrow? Right? If you're talking about an asset that is supposed to produce you income in the future to retire on, and not just some quick flip like a used car, you need a lengthy period of time to accumulate this. Now, people keep talking about institutional investors and this Wyckoff accumulation. And yeah, institutional investors are here. We wanted them, right? They were the only way that we were going to get this market over $1 trillion. It's how our pockets were going to get fat. Catch 22, right? Really, what we needed was to go out and get every single third world country person involved, because that would have done better for us. But hey, life is life, and the easy road is usually the one that's taken. So here we are. We got institutional investors and corporations and Elon Musk who can tweet and the price goes up and down. And people are still wondering whether or not the price of Bitcoin is going to get them somewhere, and if this is real money and what this is, and blah, 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 regulations. Well, at this point, it's just a matter of you're ignorant. Not that you're ignorant in a bad way, that you're ignorant because you haven't either taken the time or don't want to go out and learn about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. You don't want to see the transition that the world is making from this paper dollar bill that isn't working for the governments because everyone's found a way to be able to not pay them theirs, right? Or you learn about the new frontier, digital currency. We see backlash happening, right? We see that they're not super cool with the ideal of pseudo-anonymity.
They're not super cool.
They want, regulated exchanges and third-party checkouts and $10,000 and
yes.
Yeah, well, let's see. One of the first little bits of news I got here is Binance, right? We're seeing that they got finance regulation from the UK coming out. And of course, on the backside of this news coming out, Binance, being the shady exchange that they are, has closed down FastPay, which is, I don't know what it is here in the US. I guess in the UK, it's the standard way to be able to move money from bank to bank.
Okay, so it's like our whatever the transfer system, like of our whatever that is. Is that the Swift? I don't know what the hell it is, but okay. Oh, people are here. Mike is here. Paul Rouleau is here.
Paul Rouleau.
Josh is here.
Josh.
Satoshi
James. Nice. We got a party in the house, you guys. I'm glad that you can make it. I hope you guys are sitting there with strong hands. I know the price is up a little bit today, but it does seem to be really wishy-washy right now. Everyone wants to talk about how the price is going to go one way or the other.
Josh is saying that Binance crackdown would be the catalyst for the end of this bull market.
Yeah, that's what Crypto Chico.
I mean, yeah. Oh God, he is so emo-y at the moment. He needs to put his boy pants on.
Depression, Samantha. Everybody
I
can
got,
have their
no,
troubles.
the sickness. I like it. The sickness. Also known as the sickness.
So, Binance crackdown. Well, I mean,
okay, so
we'll see the ripples, right? We'll see the repercussions. We've had the Binance supposedly has been pulled out of the United States for a while. Then we had Binance US open up for US customers. Not really seeing as much action, right? I know that supposedly people are still using it through I'm drawing a blank on the word, but routers, like the IP address changes.
I was like, wait, what? We're drawing a blank.
Yeah.
It's okay. Earlier, I didn't know the word for dustpan, okay? That was some Pictionary, like, yeah.
the thing. Oh, yeah.
Broom.
I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't. All right. Mike asks, Tyler needs big boy pants? No, it's just, I know, okay, so
Samantha doesn't comfort people when they're having psychological.
No one comforts me.
Emotional turmoil.
I mean, you can see what my fluffy is. This so I mean, it is just
you don't get to come at me and say you have your period and
no,
it like is
God,
an excuse.
No. I don't get to come at you and say I need stitches and it be an excuse. Like, man, we got
you
super
can have
glue
all
and
the
suck tape.
excuses
It's
you
fine.
want, Samantha.
All right, Zaza is also here, and it is called a VPN. Damn it! Hello.
There we go. Nice.
Look, Pablo and Zaza. Zaza just showed up to the party. It was like VPN.
Zaza, thanks for joining us, buddy. I appreciate you getting out here. You guys always hit the thumbs up. It helps other people find us. Helps YouTube push that notification out there.
It did jingle on your phone, so I mean, I guess YouTube is working for us today. At least, kind of.
Yeah. Well, we were gonna.
Yep.
But our project got away from us. We had the day off of work and we finished painting the bus.
Because we had a day off and there was no rain. Just nobody wanted Sunday. For some reason, we kept throwing Sunday at everybody. And they were like, nah, we'll take a different appointment.
Yeah, because it's been rainy. It's the rainy season here in Florida. From 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock is like rain every single day. It makes it very hard to do our job.
It's the weird one that everybody talks about. Like you can see it from a distance or down the road or across the street.
Yeah, on one
raining
block.
And not raining.
Raining in the front yard, not in the backyard stuff. So with it being that time of year, we found a break. Things are slow. Painted the bus. I think it looks good.
I mean, it definitely. Okay, we started with a plan. We altered in the middle to another plan, and then altered it just a little at the end. And I mean, it looks like we had the plan the whole time.
So considering what this will be the 4th time that we've had to go at this bus between the prep work, the primer, and painting it.
And there was also painting interior. We did that twice already now.
I also got boxes around the wheel wells and a radio in there.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's coming together. We got a floor. It's made out of wood at the moment. But
probably going to run down to my parents, right? On the 4th of July, take the bus out for one of the first road trips.
A longer distance.
Distance.
Yeah, we're like 3 hours away. So, I mean, it's a comfort. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
still gonna have to sleep on an air mattress inside of it.
But it doesn't feel like it's like a day where you're like, let's just take the bus driving for a whole day. Like, because that would be like the Keys or I guess the other way, Tallahassee or I don't know, Georgia.
Virginia.
There you go.
We make Virginia Beach in a day.
Oh, yep. Okay.
So we got news, right? We got this Mexican billionaire who's urging people to buy Bitcoin.
I don't know, the Popski. Okay, that's the
No, that's the other story.
Oh, damn it. I had to Google pronounce that one, and still doesn't seem like it's right, but I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah, we're really American because when you don't have an American name, it really like befuddles us.
It's because like I at least want to know the origin, like what, because for real, like, you know what I mean? Like Japanese and like Spanish, like those words don't,
I guess we're going to redirect here since Samantha's switching the topic. We're talking about, MIRCEA, Popscusi.
Yeah.
POPSCU.
Yep.
So apparently he's extremely famous. I don't keep track of the who's who in Bitcoin, like the top 10 holders of Bitcoin wallets, but he's one of the biggest, right? Apparently he has like $1 billion worth of Bitcoin right now.
Okay, that's a decent amount, right?
At the peak, he had like $2 billion. Getting reports that he died off the coast of Costa Rica.
Wait, like he fluffy ponied or like he really died?
Well, apparently
like,
it
have we
was
found a body? Let's go with this.
It was reported in the local papers that a Polish man had died while, like being a tourist off the coast at the age of 41.
Mm-hmm.
Then it got picked up and people started realizing who he was, because now people are actually wondering, where's the cryptocurrency going to go?
Yeah, who has it? Does someone have it? Did it go to the bottom? Does anybody else have the keys? Is he really dead? Did he fluffy pony?
I'm sure that, I mean, he was one of the guys that also came out with an exchange about the same time as Coinbase. I forget what it was like. It was like MEEX or whatever.
MEEX.
I don't know. It was another one of those silly little exchanges, some security exchanges.
I mean, we don't. Yes.
I don't know. I'm sure it'll turn into FUD later, right? Later on, they'll be like, "Oh, this person inherited all, or it was given to this fund, and they're gonna liquidate it." $10 worth of Bitcoin coming down on the market.
Well, just like the other dude who literally died in India-ness or whatever. I mean, did they ever find any of that?
Oh,
like
that
exchanges, all of it. Yes.
I forget the name of that one. The one that was in Canada or whatever.
But he died in like India, like just straight like Oh, sorry, there's death like certificate and dead. Dead, just dead. All right, where we at? Josh says that riding in the bus is on his bucket list. And Zaza said to do a clam bake on the bus. I love clams. I love all seafood.
Samantha does like clams.
I love every kind of seafood there is. Face, no face, legs, arms, doesn't matter. Satoshi James says that he is with John McAfee. All right. I hope that, I heard crypto's horrible, like, conspiracy theory-ness of it.
Of him being Epstein.
Yep. I'm hoping I would love that he persuaded, paid, did whatever to not get Epsteined or suicided. Because I don't know. See, like that's I
don't know. His fiance wife said that he wasn't suicidal.
Yeah, because she was the one who was actually like talking a crap load with everybody or whatever and tweeting and whatevering. I don't know. It's also, I don't know, man. It's like, yes, he was supposed to have like scum on quite a lot of people, just like Epstein. So it's like, I don't know. If
that's
you're a shady person,
one of those ones
kind of
that you'll never know. But I don't know. To be honest, that one did hit close. It bothered me for a little bit. I kept thinking about it. And I don't know. It's not that I idolize John McAfee, but he always had good quotes in the cryptocurrency space. He always had that free wild lifestyle. So it just shows, life is short, and not even the crazy cool players get to have a good end, right? So it makes you think about your end, right? And how you're going to arrive and how you want to get there. And Bitcoin being part of our vessel to help make it all. It's like, I wanted to be on hang glide and off the side of a mountain because my rope slipped or something stupid, and I'm like 70 or 60 years old thinking I'm young as could be. Not because I'm in prison over fraud because I didn't want to pay taxes.
Dude, I know, and it was just so shitty because it was literally around the time that I know that we had just watched all of the Bitcoin conference, the Miami stuff, and it had just had the shitty
the Ross Ulbricht.
Yes. Okay. So that whole horribleness. And then it was like that day or the next day that he had like tweeted that he had no money and that he was broke and that he had nothing. You know what I mean? And then he literally was getting trialed to get extradited and then dead. Like, really? Just some shit. Like, I'm not saying the man was a good dude, but some shit.
Life likes to kick you when you're down. I don't know. There's always hope for tomorrow. It is hard sometimes. I do know the emotional troubles that people have trying to see, why to keep getting up every day. But it's a glorious gift. I'm glad that I'm here. I'm glad that I'm smart enough to be able to get up my hands on Satoshis and utilize Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to give me even more hope, right? Because that's what it does. Bitcoin today, I can't sell it and be a millionaire and really change my life. But I feel like I have more hope that I could tomorrow, years from now, than I would if I had just saved a few bucks or tried to throw my money in some stock or something, and that someone else's work will make me rich, right? Because as one person, and especially as a small company, I can only work so many hours in a day. I can only detail so much. There's a limit on what we can make, right? And what we're making is good, and I'm happy. It's a beautiful life, and I wouldn't complain about it. But to see the world the way that I want to see it is gonna take a fortune.
All right, so Mike is saying that we have not heard. I can tell you this, but I've already read. We have not heard. Okay, so Kathy Woods has partnered with some UK bank to bring ETFs to the USA right away. This was an hour ago. All right, good.
I mean, we're just getting home from work. We know it had been a while since we have done a video, so we're trying to get out here with the last little bit of daylight. It's hard, I know that we keep hearing from other YouTubers that they're having difficulty continuing to get the daily content out.
All right, where are we at? Oh, and Mike says that John's dead man switch has not come about yet, and that is true. I was thinking that as well. That if he got it, if he didn't get suicided, where is it? I mean, the wifey should know or should be, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean, whatever the dead man switch is, I would like to see it come into play. That would be nice to know that he at least had one good knife twist after, from the grave that he gets.
Satoshi James does not think he killed himself. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to think that, but I mean, not that I've done a long time or anything like that, but I did 31 days or 36 days or something as the longest stint.
Way back in
it's really shitty. It was long enough to know, to get the idea of how it could be if it was longer or worse. I know that on a few occasions I've had a bad dream of being in jail. Yes. So I could see it if you losing hope, right? No hope.
Well, I mean,
hope is everything, right? Hope is what gets us up in the morning. The hope is what you continue to work your job in the hope that you're going to get that paycheck, right? And that paycheck is going to make your life at least stay the same.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That one it's just going to be just like Epstein-ness.
It's all right. Prudy's going to come hang out. You're going to come hang out on air then? You're going to hang out? You got to be right here. What do you think?
You think suicided?
You think he was Epstein?
Or Epstein? Blink twice for I don't know, man. Ooh. Every other bird talks so much, and that one does talk, just not right now, right? You were in the front yard not even that long ago.
I mean, we got billionaires urging people to buy Bitcoin. We got billionaires dying off the coast of Costa Rica. Yeah. I mean, we see Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. It's on the tip of everyone's tongue. Everyone keeps talking about how rules are going to start filing out through regulation. We're seeing the death of the old cryptocurrency exchange, right? For the longest time, it was always, we were like, oh, you have to control your private keys. Be careful with the cryptocurrency exchanges because they can disappear, right? That's how it used to be. Or then it was, that they don't have the funds.
Yeah.
That you're going to go to withdraw and you're just going to not be able to. You're going to get an error or slip. You're going to get all of these things. You're going to get
a queued list. I mean, take your pick. We've all been there. We've all seen what happens when you can't do anything on a platform because, oh, yeah.
I just have hope that even though the companies and the regulators and the countries are all coming into Bitcoin and everyone's going to do what they want to do, right? That's the greatness of Bitcoin. And we all get to do what we want to do. And no one gets to tell no one else what they can't do. They're just going to make it seem like you can only do what they want you to do.
Oh, just like the dark web and just like everything else. I mean, whoa, you can't go down there. That's not okay.
But owning your private keys, having the intelligence to understand that the Bitcoin network itself does not adhere to their protocols, it only adheres to the Bitcoin protocols, will enlighten and it will ultimately enhance all of us who have the ability and have cryptocurrency, because not only is it legitimized, but we'll be able to hopefully be able to interact with all of their traditional financial systems and pay for things and all of this stuff, instead of just Bitcoin being something that we're holding and hoping that it goes up in value so that we can unload it someday, so that we can have dollar bills, so that we can pay for the jets and the boats and all the stuff that we want, and the big house and the bills to get paid forever and ever while we have caviar.
I mean, that's slightly back-assed. I'm hoping at the point in time that we get to use, just like Satoshis, and that you don't have to go back to dollar bill this, because that would just be.
I know,
woo,
but that's also
woo.
that's saying a lot more, right? Saying to go to dollar bills is saying that the scarcity and the people collecting Bitcoin have gone to that level. Saying that we're all interacting with it, and I'm being able to actually,
phones, man.
yeah, that means that more than what the 5% I think they're saying now of the world that holds cryptocurrency needs to be over 50%. Like you have to be able to walk up to at least one of two people and pay them, or else it's not going to do you very good.
Right? Show of hands. Who can accept this payment?
Who can take my payment?
You are the winner, sir. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
When you pull up at the Home Depot and you want some guys to come work for you for the day.
First off, all of that is racist. But anyways, continuing with the racist story. Yes. Do you want it in Doge? Do you want it in Ethereum? Bitcoin? What kind? Come on. There should be
those things can always be done. I mean, we have third-party exchanges where you put one in and another cryptocurrency comes out and you can send it to what. So changing currencies isn't that big of a deal. It's the ideal that they understand cryptocurrency. They have that stupid $100
Cash
Android
app. Like right now, I bet everybody that is doing the Home Depot like labor, I swear to God, probably has a Cash App and a Venmo. So why the hell aren't you? Woo! Yep. Mind blowing sometimes.
So what do you guys think? What are you guys feeling? Of course, I've kind of already went over the few little things I've written down. We just wanted to make sure we got back out here and touch base with you guys because you're our friends. And we care about you and we miss you and we think about you. And we love being able to have this interaction where we talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and unload what's going on in our life, because we don't really have friends out here that aren't somehow in our lives by a forced fixture.
I don't have any friends. What are you talking about?
Well, everybody that we know, they're in our lives because they're our neighbor, because we, work for them, or they work. Yeah.
Okay, our one neighbor. Because we don't talk.
Friends of choice, Samantha.
I don't have friends. It's okay. See, that was a Chico moment. See, doesn't it? It's like, why random sad? Why random sad? Yep. Nope. Okay. So, where are we at? Okay. So, Mike thinks he's lying about the dead man switch.
Oh, that would be horrible.
Yeah, I know, right? Josh thinks he might have suicided. He might have.
Finding out that you're finally being expedited to the United States. Yeah, I mean, that can be a loss of hope.
I don't know, man. But see, okay, that I get it. But in the same aspect, what does that mean? Okay, you've been rotting in a Spain prison for how long now? For before freaking COVID. We're going on 2 years or something. He must have been incarcerated there. You suicide yourself when you find out that you're going to the United States. What are you afraid of here? There has to be something a lot more intense than a Spanish prison. I thought we were supposed to have good prisons in theory, right? So what? But if you're not going to prison and you're going somewhere else and you're never coming back, maybe. I don't know. Oh. I don't know.
It's that whole on one hand, you can always say, oh, hey, at least you get to live your life out in prison. They'll feed you. You'll get some rack time. You'll get cell phone or internet every kid.
You might pick up a hobby. You want to learn to paint?
Then on the other hand, then you say, hey, you don't get to be freaking free, man, ever. You're gonna die in here.
I don't know.
That's the hope. What's the point?
I don't know. I know also
3 hots on a cot for the rest of your life. Fuck that. Check that card, see what's next.
I don't know. I'm not a big suicider, okay?
Yeah, neither am I. I like drawing breath. I'm just saying I always have the ability to at least try to empathize with everyone else in their situation.
I can also see that, a selfish person or whatever would also, when you can only focus on yourself and whatnot, how the Ross dude shit was so depressing because he did, he talked a lot about his family and how it was everybody else's shit and how it sucked for all of them and all of that. That kind of person doesn't off themselves because they're afraid that that's just gonna what? Yeah. So really, your mom's gonna die over it? She is going to die from heartbreakness? Yeah.
Very true.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got something. Ooh, Southpaw.
Southpaw, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it.
Oh, Scott Gable is also here. Hi, Scott.
Scott Gable, nice.
It's been a long time. It has. What? Andy Anderson. Holy crap.
Everybody coming out the woodworks.
What?
Oh, I hate that it's always towards the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Somehow I don't know.
I don't know how we can't ramble for 45 and 50 in an hour. I mean, first off, our laptop apparently would scream that its battery is dying after like 45 minutes.
That can be handled. I got extension cords.
I don't know. I just don't know what. I mean, we don't play music or sing songs or, I mean, read books that would take up that amount of time in the beginning. Because that's how everybody else does it.
Yeah, I mean, I try to pace around and drink the coffee and talk, but it's not that whole just let the counter go for 5 minutes. I can't do that. That's horrible.
I mean, you could. You would look crazy. And it would probably be a lot of ambient bird noise for 5 minutes.
We just turn it on. You see me working in the backyard. I'll be Cooper scooping or something around the backyard for 5 minutes till everyone shows up.
Watch all the freaking turkeys follow you around. Oh, okay. So the turkey that's raising the chickens ride on the turkey's back. It is freaking ridiculous. Like super ridiculous. And she walks around and they try to stay on. It's crazy. Oh, they're so stupid.
If you guys got anything that you would love to question or comment about Bitcoin and would like to keep that conversation going, of course, that is Samantha's main purpose here, right? That is why you're over there, hon.
It is.
Other than that, I would love to continue conversating about whatever you guys want to talk about. We have been working a lot on the bus. It's nice that they came back with the transmission done and it seems to be working properly. And I also have gotten back in there and given the engine a once over because we paid to have it tuned up, but the belts kept squealing still and stuff, and it didn't seem right. Apparently the alternator wasn't very tight and the belt was on backwards and all this other crap. So it feels good with the start now that we're getting a lot of the interior work going. Planning road trips, right? I know that we're hoping to be able to head out in October.
Yes.
We got a beach spot rented.
Like
we got a spot on the ocean that's on the beach that we're supposed to be able to rent for 3 or 4 days that we're going to take the bus to, and we're wide open after that, right? We were hoping to be able to go up to New York, but it looks like plans are falling through on that. They still have canceled events because of COVID that they're not going to bother trying to put the plans together at the last minute.
Nope.
So I know that we're also not doing Wakan because they're not doing that festival. They haven't done it
yet. Nope. He's just taking over everybody else's.
But we do have tickets to go to Electric Daisy Carnival in Orlando in November. So that one's going to be great. I'm looking forward to that one. That's 3 days. We'll have to see if we can't take the bus to that. It's not camping, but maybe we'll be able to find a KOA campground type place.
Yes, yes, whatever you want to call it. A lot, yes.
A lot of coffee.
Oh, my Jesus. But we are at 29 minutes.
Well, that's usually the shutdown time is at 30 minutes. But, of course, we'll keep the conversation going. Comment in the chat. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know what you guys want to talk about.
Mike says they're doing a free Burning Man.
I think that might be too many people and too far for us. When we just went to Texas, man, it kicked my butt driving back after all of that.
And that was 18 hours, 17? It was something.
It was 15 or 16-hour drive back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, BTC Moon Guy.
BTC Moon Guy. Awesome, buddy. Thanks for joining us.
He says he's late. We know. It's okay.
Yeah, we're about to shut this down. We're just hanging out here for a moment, going through the chat because that is really why we do this. I'm not out here to really tell you guys anything or sell anybody anything.
Oh, James Benhart is also here. Hello. All right. So we are caught up.
All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys coming here. Hit that notification bell. I mean,
subscribe, bell, things, stuff.
I don't know. If you guys really want, we can try to set a date and a time, and that way everybody can join.
I mean, Zaza said that Mike was his jingle this time, so obviously YouTube is not. I mean,
they pushed the notification.
Some of us.
I don't know. It's somehow that we got to push that notification, and then we need 30 minutes before we go live.
I know, right? Oh, like premieres, but like it's not because we don't work with. Then you can't.
Then the video and the chat aren't together.
Same.
Yeah,
I know,
you can be in the chat, but I have to pre-record.
It needs to be like but it needs to be like a premiere where you get to say at this time, man, and like
I'll do a video, I'll cancel it, and then I'll put another one that will start in 30 minutes, and that'll let everyone know the video is going to happen.
I mean, okay, yep, that's the plan, guys.
Well, I mean, it's either to do that or just start one and like everybody else, let a clock run.
You're just, oh.
Well, I do. I hate that when you get the notification and then you go to their channel and then they got like a 15-minute clock going. It's like, oh, I'm not going to sit here for 15 minutes.
You don't like awkward silence? Like really, as it just ticks down? Yeah, I mean, I love it. I love it. Whatever.
Oh, anything else in the chat?
Zaza said he did get the notification, just that, Mike is more reliable. Well, obviously, Mike is more reliable.
All right.
Should
everybody send me your phone number and I'll just text it out.
No, you should send it all to Mike. Mike is more reliable than you are.
That's true too.
Yeah.
I'll just text Mike.
Oh my God. Well, I'll just, some horrible 3D hexagon of crap.
All right, you guys.
Yes.
I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you later on this week. As far as what the Bitcoin price is going to do, hey, who the frig knows? Maybe it is this wipe cost accumulation. Maybe they are manipulating the market. I hope we got to take advantage of it and we all collected some down here in the 30s. You guys have a great evening. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. And most importantly, take care of that BTC. Later, guys.
Bye, guys. Oh, and Mike says it's because you're first. Like, you're the, Yep. Bye, guys.